Everybody wants to be the best at something, right? Whether it's shooting the winning basket, getting the highest score on a math test, drawing the coolest comic, or even building an epic fort out of pillows and blankets, being the best feels awesome. You're the hero, the superstar, and everyone notices. But what if you're not the best? What if no matter how much you try, someone else always seems to get ahead, be faster, or have the answer first? Let's talk about something super important. You don't have to be the best to make a difference. In fact, there's someone even cooler than the best, the person who never gives up. The person who keeps going, even when things get tough, even when they mess up, even when it feels impossible. You might not win the race every single time. You might not get a perfect score, or your skateboarding trick might end up with you landing in a bush instead of on the ramp. Ouch. But when you keep trying, you start to build something stronger than talent. You build heart. Let's take Max, for example. Max loved soccer more than anything. Every day after school, you'd find him out in the backyard kicking a beat-up soccer ball around, trying to do fancy moves he'd seen online. There was just one problem. Max was kind of clumsy. He tripped a lot. Sometimes, he'd fall right on his behind, and his family would peek out the window to check if he was okay. But Max got up every single time. Even when his friends told him he should play video games instead because he'd never make the team, he kept practicing. When tryouts came, Max was nervous. Some kids could dribble the ball like pros. Some were fast as lightning. Max gave it his all, but he didn't make the team. He was super bummed. For a minute, he thought about quitting, but he remembered one thing. Every time he fell down, he got back up. So he kept going. He kept practicing after school, even on rainy days, even when nobody watched. The next year, he tried out again. He didn't just make the team. He scored the first goal of the season. His coach said, "Max, you've got tenacity." Max looked up tenacity on the internet. Know what it means? It means never giving up, even when it's hard. Max might not have been born the best, but his heart made him unstoppable. Now think about Ava. She loved music. She dreamed of playing the piano at her school's big talent show. There was only one problem. Playing piano is tough. The notes seemed to dance around the page, and sometimes, after only a few minutes, her hands ached. One time, during a lesson, she played the wrong note so loudly that her cat ran out of the room. Ava wanted to slam the piano lid and never touch it again. But instead, she took a deep breath. She thought, "Okay, so I'm not a superstar now, but today I'll get a little better. Just one note at a time." And that's just what she did. Some days she was frustrated, but she practiced every day, even if it was just for a few minutes. When the school talent show finally came, Ava's heart pounded as everyone watched. She made a couple of mistakes in her song, but she finished with a big smile. The crowd cheered because they saw how hard she'd worked, and Ava knew she'd done something amazing by not giving up. You know what's really cool? Every grown-up you admire, athletes, scientists, authors, astronauts, musicians, started out just like you. None of them were perfect from the start. Many of them lost a lot. Some even failed over and over again for years. But the reason you know their names, the reason they changed the world, is because they kept trying. They took one more step even when things seemed impossible. They made it okay to make a mistake, because every mistake taught them something new. Here's a secret you might not know. Sometimes, not being the best helps you in a way that winning never could. When things come easy, you don't learn what you're really made of. But when things are tough, and you keep going anyway, you discover you're stronger than you ever imagined. You find courage, determination, and drive, and those things last forever, way longer than any trophy or ribbon. So the next time you feel like giving up, remember this. There's something super powerful inside you. It's not about being the best or the fastest or the smartest. It's about being the one who doesn't quit. It's about getting up one more time, even when things don't go your way. Every time you do that, you grow confidence. You build grit. You make yourself into someone who can do anything. Try thinking of it this way. Imagine you're playing a video game. If you breeze through every level without losing a life or hitting a tough boss, the game would get kind of boring, right? The best part is figuring out new tricks, learning, and then finally beating the level after you were stuck for days. Real life is kind of like that. Challenges make your wins feel bigger. They make your story more awesome. If there's something you love, whether it's reading, puzzles, drawing, basketball, making slime, or telling jokes, don't worry about being the best. Focus on sticking with it, having fun, and getting a little better every day. Celebrate your tiny wins. Laugh when you mess up. Ask for help when you need it. Cheer on your friends, even when they beat you at something. And most of all, be proud of yourself for showing grit and heart. One day, you might look around and realize you've come farther than you ever believed you could. Turns out, sometimes the best superpower isn't being the best at something, it's never ever giving up. And that's something everyone can do, starting right now. Remember, your journey matters, your effort counts, and you just might inspire someone else to keep trying too. So go ahead, be the kid who gets back up. Be the kid who keeps going. Because when you never give up, you're already a champion in ways that matter most. Press like if you find this video helpful. Comment how you handled it. Whoever has a good story will have their comment pinned. Press subscribe so you don't miss out on upcoming super fun videos. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.